In a studio that's in a basement comes the epic story of how two friends changed the future of the movie podcast game forever. The reviews are in. Boys Life magazine gives the High Side podcast 4.5 acorns. The Daily Bugle says, these guys are super legit. And Pope Francis declares the podcast as life-affirming. From the kid who tried to get smart with David Spade and got fucking old.
You're still out. You're still bad.
And the guy who can name all four Baldwin brothers.
Alec, William, Daniel, and the baby boy, Stephen.
Live from the studio of his parents' basement. The Have You Seen It podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the Have You Seen It podcast. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across from me is the one and only Cash Kraus. But before we begin, if you guys can please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. Go check out our brand new website, haveyouseenitpodcast.com, and our Patreon account is now up, available. You can find that link in the description below. We have exclusive content on that Patreon where you can only get it via Patreon, and we've actually got a Patreon supporter already.
Yeah, we have multiple tiers as well, so
Yes,
even if you want to spend less, even for the lower tier, you're still getting a deal.
Yeah, definitely a deal. A steal deal.
You could say that.
Yeah.
All right, Mason. TV Tuesday finale.
Yes.
It's always a big day when we come to the end of our TV Tuesdays episodes.
Absolutely.
Because it feels like you just went through a fucking journey.
Oh, for sure.
You grew with these characters. You learned to love them.
Yes. Or hate them.
This show mostly hate.
Yeah, a lot of hating going on in this show.
And not
as
because
far
they're
as the
bad characters, but just because they're just
not good people. I mean, Musa's an asshole. Sajid's an asshole.
well. Moose is supposed to be an asshole. He's a terrorist.
Yes, he does like the old shanky shank.
Yes, he does. Which he ends up getting the little shanky shank in that.
We
It's
will
ironic.
talk about that later, though.
Poetic,
absolutely.
Yeah, but this is episode 10, The Bomb of the Family Man, season 1. The last episode was a shorty, only 38 minutes.
It was.
This one, 48 minutes. Still not that long for finale.
No. I was really expecting this to hit about 57 to maybe
to
an
that
hour.
hour.
And 10.
Yeah, for sure. But it's the finale. What did you think? What's been the journey for you altogether?
Well, the journey is a complicated one. I think the family man has got a lot of problems at home.
Some up and downs
first
for
and
sure,
foremost, with his wife. It seems like they're trying to heal their relationship a little bit, but it's a little rocky. You could say that. And the kid is becoming more menacing, more maniacal.
To me, they've almost abandoned the family man element at these last 3 or 4 episodes.
Do you think they're going to focus more on that on season 2?
I don't know. I thought they did a better job doing it the first half of the season where they really balance that. You're getting like 50-50.
But I guess when you have terrorists trying to bomb a city,
we'll call it something
you
else.
got to focus more.
Call it something else.
Yeah, that's true.
Call it Task Man.
The Task Man.
Because he's part of the task force.
Right. The Task Man?
The Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. I like that. That should be the new title of this show.
It's a villain. It's a villain in Marvel. Yeah, I stole it.
Well,
I gotta give Stan Lee credit.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give Stan Lee credit for stealing it from someone else because that's what Stan Lee
Is
did.
that just his first name or is that his whole name? Stanley
Taskmaster?
or is it Stan Lee?
Oh, no, it's Stan Lee.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the last one. Episode 9 ended. They thinking they won.
Of course.
Mission Zulfgar, done.
Well, that's the thing, though. Sajid and Musa say, only you and I know about Plan B, which should have been fucking Plan A to begin with.
Absolutely. We figured that
problem.
out. Yeah. But, so Plan B, it's intact. It's still a go. The task force, they're high-fiving and shit. They're getting the bottle
pouring
pop.
champagne. They're all getting drunk. Guys, hold the fucking phone.
Yeah.
There's a Plan B to this Zulf.
Not only that, but let's clean the river up.
Yeah.
Let's think about that.
Right.
Okay.
Let's think about the environment here.
Yeah.
I mean, we just
that has to
poisoned
be
the water.
world news. When when like a
Yes.
tanker goes down, everyone hears about it.
Well, and due to their own incompetence.
Yeah,
They
absolutely,
literally laid down those tire strips or whatever, the spikes, which caused the crash. I mean,
They
why would
set
you ever
a
do
ramp up so the truck jumps right into the river. They might as well have.
I mean, these guys are idiots. It's
No.
the side of the mountain. Someone's got to. Those people down there on the ground got to be fired.
That's for future task force to worry about, okay?
We're day to day here.
Yeah.
Living life one day at a time.
Let the nerve gas travel. Who knows where that nerve... Maybe just goes to the ocean.
Maybe it does.
Poison a couple fishes.
Most
I don't know.
of them do, so that's
I got a
fine.
feeling a lot of people in India rely on the river.
Yeah, I would say so, for their water supply.
Food, water,
Right.
bathing, probably. All kinds of shit.
Yeah. Could you imagine bathing in the water and then start fucking sieging
Well, you
out?
come out, you got an
What the
extra
hell?
arm or something.
Right. It's not a good time.
You're a super villain. You're like the Hulk now. Yeah. But yeah, so they're not worried about that.
No,
We
of
never
course
hear
not.
about the river
No,
again.
not one time. No, none of them leaked, remember?
Is that what they said?
That's what they said.
Oh, I
That's
did not know that.
That was the actual
That
report.
is beyond stupid.
It's so stupid. Because that truck was fucked
These
up. It was rolling down
stupid
the
like
hill.
torpedo canisters that look like they're from of the fucking Cold
They're all
War.
rusted out. Yeah.
These things are airtight.
Right, yeah. No, not a single one leaked. It's all good.
So stupid. Not
Really
a.
stupid.
I did not know that. That
Yeah,
was pretty.
no,
dumb.
that's
I thought
true.
for sure there'd be some kind of implications later on about. Not a we literally saw them pinball, ding, 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 all the way down. Like, it's
They're
crazy.
rolling down and everything. No, not a single one.
Wow.
Wow, luck of the.
I don't think. Look, the Irish.
I was gonna say that, but I'm gonna say luck of the Indian people.
I don't think. I don't think you praise task force. You praise the man who made the canisters.
Yes,
you
you
saved
do.
the world.
He did.
Without
He
a
didn't
doubt.
even know it.
That craftsmanship of those canisters, phenomenal, and he needs some kind of medal.
That's the man that takes his job very seriously.
That's the only man doing his job. No one else here is
Sure
doing
shit wasn't the task force.
No, but I can't believe that. Not a single one leaked.
I know. Hard to believe, but hey.
There's what, 80 of them? Those
TV
canisters.
magic.
There's so much.
Yeah.
So that happens. That was episode 9. But mission's still on. They still have that video of the guy fucking another guy.
Yep.
This guy, he's got no idea. He just take his chances with your wife, you know.
Right.
Come out of the closet, just be like, hey, I'm gay. It's going to happen. Instead, he's going to kill all of New Delhi.
Well, and that's the thing, too. This guy, his name is Vyabhav.
Yes.
I'm going to go with that. It's close. You guys get it. Hey, it is what it is.
It's close.
But, I mean, nonetheless, this guy is almost naive to a fault, where he's like, he's like typing in, he's like, what are you guys going to do? What is your plans? Bro, it is a chemical factory. These guys are obviously have knives and guns. What do you think they're trying to do?
And
Set up a
they're
tea party?
clearly terrorists. They blackmailed you. They're
Right.
not just like, they're not junkies. So
Yeah.
they blackmailed you. They killed the 2 guards downstairs. To be fair, he gets the demise he deserves.
He does.
He gets pulled back and stabbed a few times.
And I gotta say, the practical effects for that looked very well. When you saw the corpse and the outside, those stab marks look pretty gruesome.
They were coming out of his sweater. They were brutal stab.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of blood.
A lot of mush. A lot of raw meat. It looked like.
Yeah. Well, that'll happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get stabbed 80 times.
And that's the thing with Musa. He always makes sure his victims are dead. There's never just 1 or 2 stabbies.
Well, that's just ISIS or whatever their terrorist organization
Yes.
they're part of. That's just them in general. Because even Musa gets stabbed 40 times.
It's crazy. It must just be the...
I thought for sure it'd be 1 stab, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's dead. Better make sure.
Yeah, like 11
Better take
stabs.
hwe fucking head off to make sure he's not coming back ever
That's
again.
true.
Yeah, you don't want a Jason situation
No.
on your hands. But yeah, so we got to go back. This all happens. They figure out that Mission Zulfikar is still a go. Task Force does.
Yes.
They're thinking they got to figure out what's going to happen. They send 2 fucking guys. 2 guys.
Right, 2.
We couldn't get anyone else.
No, we are shorthanded here at the task force.
Everyone else at the day
People
off.
are on different tasks.
Everyone, yeah, we're the task for.
Right.
I mean, there's multiple tasks
Therefore,
involved.
there are
Yeah.
many tasks.
So they sent 2 people. It's so stupid. And what do you know?
Zoya and Melind.
Yeah, and what do you know? They don't do a great job.
Well, no, it's shoddy police work. It's something I would be embarrassed of. If
I would
was part of
think
this task
there
force.
would be the Indian Army, the whatever Coast Guard, the Sea Raw.
Their
This
version
place
of
would
SWAT.
be.
Yeah.
Why can't we get anyone to muster up a few men?
It's just incompetent. It's negligence.
Scramble
It's-
the jets.
I know.
Let's get
Get it going. Get those.
Let's get fucking helicopters.
and get these
Apaches
guys
in
some
the
fucking
air.
machine guns or something.
Do some at least bulletproof vests
wild.
is the bare minimum you can get.
They don't even wear bulletproof vests.
No.
That's the craziest thing. You're going to hostile territory.
They are less equipped than like the smallest town in America. You know, like even like the towns with 200 people.
They at least have AR-15.
They have vests.
These people don't have
These
anything.
people are less funded than even the smallest town in America, the smallest police force in America. They have nothing, and they get shot, unfortunately. All shot. And Musa and they're thinking it's good. They're thinking they're going to release the chemical in 2 hours. Everyone in Delhi will be dead.
So let's just go back and just kind of compare the two. So you have literally probably 800 or 900 of your comrades dying to get these chemicals across the border, or you could have taken this 2-hour plan and done the same amount of damage. For the life of me, I don't understand why this was not Plan A.
I don't get it.
I know we've gone back to
because there'd only be one episode.
It would be
it'd be one episode long, and and I got a feeling this guy's got to be probably cheating on his wife all the time. They're not going to take you that much longer to get a video of that guy. That seemed like a big pivotal point of the plan.
And that's the thing, too. You're totally right. I mean, this guy seemed to go to the bar and get dick down every weekend.
And, dude, I still feel like you could have just killed him and killed the 2 guards. 2 guards.
Right.
And just walked into the building and put on their guard shit or whatever. Honestly, you didn't even need the blackmail.
No, you didn't. You could have just held him at gunpoint or at knife point.
Yeah, do whatever.
Done exactly what you needed.
Absolutely, but they had to do. It's overthinking everything.
It is.
But they do. Musa. They start running away, and they're off. They're done.
Yeah,
they won. Delhi
did.
Gone, dead. And not even this. The guy, he's still talking about explosions.
Yep.
Musa's got to explain to him. He's got to look. This is gonna kill people for generations. Even the people.
Just get out of your simple mindset here. Look, we are changing the world. We are changing India.
People for generations will have birth defects. Explosion, you forget about it after the next explosion.
Well, and literally Sajid's answer in response, but explosions. No, dude, I literally just explained to you, generations of people will be fucked up from this chemical weapon.
We will count maybe millions of people will be affected by this at least.
Right.
Every time, 100 years from now, you see a guy with a gangly arm, you're going to be thinking, that's from Musa.
That's from Musa, that son of a bitch.
Yeah. But explosion, you pave over it, you fucking forget about it, man. It's over. The bodies are disintegrated. You don't even have much of a funeral.
No.
But nerve gas,
Sad, tragic,
you can't get rid of these. You can't put them in the river. The river's already poisoned.
It is, thanks to Task Force and their shoddy work.
You can't do anything. So I just don't understand it. But they get away. This is a great plan for once.
Finally. They're like, we're getting the fuck out of here. We're going to go...
Vegas, baby. We're out of here.
Corolla is where they're going to... Yeah, Vegas.
Which is the Vegas of India. Corolla.
Yeah, for sure. They're driving to Corolla. They're ready to get out of here. They've completed the mission. Yeah. But again, they pull over at this gas station, and Musa, of course, sees a TV, and his poor dear mom.
Of course. This is the first thing Task Force has done right. Went straight to fucking kind of blackmailing this guy, hitting him where it hurts. Go to the mom. I would fucking start torturing this old hag and be like, look, we're going to kill her right now. Unless you turn around.
And she's already appears to have a tragic life. She seems to be
I don't understand that.
Acid burn or something, but whatever it was, horrific, right?
Yeah.
She's already had a bad life. This is the first thing Sakrant has ever done right in the first 10 fucking episodes of season 1. So hats off to him. He's finally figured it out.
And this was the question I had about this episode. Was his mom already in New Delhi, or did they find the mom and bring her to New Delhi?
Well, remember there was a reward for 1 million rupee or something along those lines, right? And then they found that guy, they showed up, and then she was working at some guy's restaurant, and then they brought her in. But I think she was a part of New Delhi.
Would have Musa already have known that? That will explain.
Well, no, remember, because he was telling the truth, but he was also lying. So he didn't know exactly where his mom was in the show. But he said that he had met up with his mom, but he lied.
Bad luck, bro.
Yeah, well,
she's in the one fucking city that you decided to destroy.
It's a rough.
It's ironic.
It's
very ironic.
Poetic.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Yeah, he's like, oh fuck, I could have picked anywhere. Got to flip that car around.
Yep.
Sajid is not happy about this.
No, not at all.
I would, if I was Sajid, and this is the thing about terrorists. Now they're got a real conscience. I would have popped Sajid right there.
Yes.
Or not, I would have popped Musa.
So that's the thing. Like, they have this really bonding moment in this episode, and you think they're the best of friends. We did it. We accomplished it. We are going to live in infamy for the rest of our lives. Like, we are the best people ever. And it's so interesting the way terrorists are. these asshole pieces of shit, because they go from best friends to literally trying to murder each other within 5 minutes.
So you can't trust them. Can't turn your back on them.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be careful with those fucking terrorists. But
that's what I always hear.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. But Sajid is very upset with Musa because they're driving down. They're going to Kerala. And then Musa obviously wants to turn around and then say, hey, I did it once. I can do it again. You know, I can make this happen again, but we got to save my mom. She's in New Delhi. And Sajid says, that's not going to happen. Pulls out the gun.
I thought he would have just pulled out, popped him. You know this guy ain't dying for shit.
Of course. I don't understand why you would take the time to be like, try to convince him as you have the gun in your hand.
And now it's like, I got to hold the gun for 800 miles.
Right. While we go to Kerala. Yeah. No, not a good idea.
Would it be easier to just shoot him? And at this point, he's in, I'm guessing, first gear because he switches 5 gears during this.
Right.
He must have been going 10 miles an hour at the start. Like, what is this guy? Yeah, but he must have been going like this at the start and be like, you gotta flip around, baby. Yeah. But yeah, I don't understand why not just kill him right there and be like, don't let him go 80 miles an hour and then be like, I'll shoot him now and hope the car doesn't flip.
Yeah.
Or be like, hey, let me out and I'll walk and you can go grab her.
Yeah.
Or I'll drive you back, let you out.
But that's the thing with terrorists is they just want to kill things.
But we know Moose is good at stealing cars too.
He is.
So I feel like he could have driven him back. Yep. Say, hey, get your mom. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Right. I don't want to die.
You steal a car, and if you can do it. Do whatever you got to do. And then, but if not, the bomb still goes off.
But that's the thing with Musa is he wanted to literally shut down the factory.
He wasn't going to go grab his mom.
No.
He was going to go shut down. Mm-hmm. Musa, we've worked for so long on this plan. It's
so
years.
Crazy, too, because it's almost like, dude, you are fine with executing people and stabbing them excessively.
Half a hospital staff.
But then he's like, oh, I got to save my mom.
What about the woman you fucked and then stabbed?
And then stabbed to death. I thought you were in love with her, Musa, but you stabbed poor Mary 1,000,000 times in the neck. Like,
if you so care about your mom, I mean, you got to be thinking you're a terrorist and you're never going to see your mom again, right?
Right.
You don't meet back up with her.
Oh,
I don't join ISIS.
Bygones be bygones.
Yeah, I don't join ISIS and be like, well, I'll see your mom in 2 years.
Yeah.
I got to come back. It's like, I feel like once you join, you kind of, disconnect from all those things. But he's got so many ties.
I know.
He makes the worst terrorist. Really, he does.
He really does.
Shuts the whole fucking planet. We've been working for years on this plan.
And you want to shut it all down because of one person when you have murdered hundreds of people.
Yeah, I know. And you're about to murder thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands of mothers.
Right.
So many moms.
This guy just doesn't think straight.
No, he doesn't. No. That's why Sanjit had to just fucking kill him, bro. I would have too.
A fun scene.
A great scene.
Yeah. A really good scene because, there were twists and turns throughout this scene. Obviously, the car crashes. Great car crash scene.
That whole scene of them fighting is good. I gotta say, the car crash, it looks like they went over like one rock.
Yeah.
And it just went they went on some gravel in full fucking flip, dude. Sure. I mean, it looked like they didn't hit anything.
No.
But yeah, I did like the scene of them fighting in the car was, I mean, Musa is like Superman.
Yeah.
When he's like lifting him up and like hitting him.
No, I was like, Jesus.
And driving the car.
And then the car crashes. They get out of the car, and I like this too because I thought, and these are the twists and turns that I really do appreciate in these Indian shows, where I'm expecting one thing and we get something else.
Yeah.
As soon as Musa got out and I saw he was still alive after getting his fucking face smashed in the pavement, it was
quite a fight for both of them.
Okay, he's definitely going to kill Sajid. Like that's just
that was over.
Clear cut. And then, because then he strangles him, and I go, okay, this is where he dies.
Not enough.
Nope, not enough. Sajid grabs this, like, shank, whatever it was. It was like a piece of metal.
Yeah.
And literally butchers.
Well, after they fight for, like, it's a fight that goes on, and I love fights and shows and movies that go on for just too long, and this is one of them. It goes on for a long time, in a good way. Like, these guys are beating the shit out of each other for a long time.
And that's how it is in real life, too. I mean, like, if you're trying to kill someone's not just going to let you kill them and be dead. dead. Like, there's going to be a struggle and a real struggle.
Well, after the car crashes, I feel like you don't have much fight. Like, let him go. He's just going to shuffle off.
Right.
And then you go the other way. Yeah.
Crawl away.
That's it. And then you be like, okay, I'm dipping out. Why do you have to kill this man now?
Because they're terrorists.
The car is wrecked, though.
Yeah,
the only reason you needed him at this point is the car. Killing him, it makes no... I mean, like, why? Why do we have to kill you now? You're going to die. There's no way you're going to carry your mom out of there, or you're going to stop that
Not
shit
now,
on
not
foot.
within 2 hours. I mean,
You're all
mission
fucked up.
accomplished, right?
But he does. He finally, someone kills Musa.
Yes.
Which is weird. I like that they flipped on your head where it's like those two guys end up fighting when you thought he was going to end up getting killed by,
Right.
our family man. Mm-hmm. But no, it ended up being the terrorists. Again, you can't trust them. They terrorize each other just as much as they terrorize us.
They do.
But yeah, Musa dies, and it's left pretty ambiguous for what ends.
It is.
We
Because Zoya and
assume dead.
Malind are still...
So
Malind
dead.
seems kind of dead. Yeah, he kind of seems dead. He fell off that fucking balcony or whatever.
And he got shot, dude, didn't
And he
he?
got shot. And then Zoya's...
I think they both were pretty dead.
Yeah, Zoya's having like a panic attack, behind that
It's
pillar.
the worst scenario
Worst
for
time.
both of these.
Yeah. And
But again,
obviously-
you send two people in to save the fucking world.
Right.
It's too much pressure, and no
way
one
too
is
much
gonna.
pressure. Got to send a team. You got to send in a task
At least
force.
4 guys. At least 4 guys. Yeah.
At least.
Double your man count of that.
Yes.
Send 4 people at least. But no, they don't. And what it's. I think it was left up to believe that it explodes. Right.
Right.
How do they save that?
That's crazy because the end of season 1 is definitely a cliffhanger.
I can't imagine season 2 is them living in like a wasteland though. Right?
No, not at all. So somehow it's got to get resolved. But,
But
you know what?
how the fuck is it gonna
I know.
be Musa?
Should we read season 2, episode 1? We got to watch
I
it.
think it's gonna be Musa head half hanging on, climbing through, but gotta save my
Still
mom.
alive.
Gotta save my mom.
Just one artery still pumping
Oh,
blood.
he's hanging off by one. Like his head's behind him, but he's still just shrugging on. And he gets on the computer. I gotta save my mom. But it would definitely look like it explodes.
No, for sure.
I would have to think so. So I'm interested in
Are you
season
excited
2.
for season 2? We will be reviewing that.
I'm interested in it.
Yeah,
That one's only 9 episodes long.
it is. Yep.
They shortened that down by an ep, but yeah, I kind of like how it ended. It's Sacred Games-esque,
It is very Sacred Games.
where I believe Sacred Games.
I
they
believe
all
the
died.
bomb went off. Yeah, for sure. For fucking sure that bomb went off.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, unquestionably.
Yeah, he guesses it at the no way, and I don't believe it.
No.
I don't believe it. That guy was a shit cop for 10 episodes.
He was.
And at the last 5 minutes, I like at least this one. Our family man, he wasn't even like in the area.
No. He's
He
like,
didn't-
hey, I'm coast
not
clear
involved.
for me. I can get out, luckily.
Yeah, he wasn't involved, which is on character for that guy.
For sure.
Did as little as possible.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even at the...
And never made the right decision.
Never made the right decision, didn't kill the villain.
Yeah.
Didn't really save... Emptied all the canisters, the secret of the ooze, into the fucking river. I don't know. I'm excited for season 2.
So
I
am
mean,
I.
I'm more
Wanna see how
interested
this
on
wraps
how
up.
they... I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm
Alrighty.
excited.
Well, that is our season finale, episode 10, the bomb recap from season 1 of The Family Man. Stay tuned for season 2. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Krause, and until next time.
Bye.